But one of the things I want to talk about, it's the main topic of the space. I think everybody already sees it. It's right there in the thumbnail. Tom Thibodeau and the rotation. Now, one of the main things that a lot of people have discussed is the Knicks. Could they expand that rotation to 10 people? Now, we've seen it before. We've seen a 10-man rotation from the Knicks under Tom Thibodeau. Wasn't even a few years ago. And then we saw him potentially be on that hot seat. Things needed to change. He made a change to 9, and we didn't really see it change afterwards. This is exactly where we are right now. And because of that, and because it worked, it's not really changing so much. Now, one of the things I wanted to mention is, and this is coming from Bleacher Report here, barring any physiological change in approach from Coach Tom Thibodeau, the Knicks might have more players than rotation spots. Even running with a 9-man rotation, it's going to leave some capable contributors out in the cold. 3 of those bench spots would go to Josh Hart, Dante DiVincenzo, and probably Miles McBride. There's plenty of congestion at the point guard position. A 4th would be willing to whichever that backup would be for New York, signed to support the often injured starter Mitchell Robinson, basically saying that if anybody else coming off the bench was going to play, it was going to be that backup that's going to support Mitchell Robinson. This guy believes that it's not Precious Achiuwa. You know who doesn't get floor time in that scenario? Tyler Kolek, whom the Knicks traded up to get the number 34 pick, and he is one of the more polished prospects in this rookie class, and he looked the part at Summer League. Still, if there are only 9 openings, he'd have to unseat McBride to claim one. That also excludes Campaign, newest Knick, who's just a single season removed from averaging double-digit points and 20-plus minutes. Rock-solid players are going to have to sit out, though, barring any kind of consolidation deal. So what we're talking about here, State, is there a chance that the Knicks could potentially see a rotation that expands to 10? Yes, because we've seen it before, but we've also seen success when he's went to 9. And it's hard to say if you see success at 9 that you want to go backward to experiment and explore what 10 could do. Now, some people believe we could see it now because of the roster we have, the talent level now, right? Because the talent we have on the roster, State, it does support the fact that at least at this point, the Knicks have a bench that Tom Thibodeau may look to more because they're more Thib guys. So in your opinion, based on everything we've heard, the roster we have right now, the moves we've made, do you think Tom Thibodeau expands that rotation to 10?
Yo, he has no choice, bro. Let's. I watched the playoff series, and I looked at my phone, and I was looking at like stats from previous playoff series. There was a playoff series where he played 10 people, where multiple people played 20-plus minutes in that playoff series.
Right.
When the kids was here, RJ Barrett and Grimes and all of those guys, but that's neither here or there. Thomas Thibodeau gonna have to find a way to manage these guys' minutes this season. I demand that man to play 10 guys. I demand him. He has to. He has to.
Wait. So let me. I don't mean to interrupt you there, State, but I just wanted to ask you. So, because you said he has to, and shout out to the chat. First of all, shout out to the chat. King D's, I see you, brother. Darlene, thank you so much for always supporting. James, James is a Net fan who always likes to troll my space. James, be careful, James. I'm gonna put you in timeout again. You better be nice to the chat, okay? I appreciate you, James. And we got Carl as well too. All these great people in the chat. Appreciate you guys. But you mentioned something there. You said you demand, and I thought that was a great phrase. You said you demand Tom Thibodeau to play 10. But the thing is, why would you demand it when 9 has worked and 9 has led us to one game away from the ECF, State?
Yeah, I don't really care about 9 right now. I care about the player's health. Paperman is making $200+ million. You got Julius Randle who needs to be re-signed before September. I'm not interested in talking about Julius Randle's contract extension going into September. Resign that man right now. So now that you have Paperman, who was literally hurt, and one of the reasons. Hang on for
a second. For anybody who doesn't follow you, State, they may not know who Paperman is. Can you define who Paperman is, please?
Paperman is OG Anunoby.
Hold on. For everybody who's watching, I do not agree with that nickname that he gave him, but I needed him to explain what the name was so you weren't lost. But please go ahead and talk about OG Anunoby some more.
Paperman. I was watching Paperman with my nephew on Disney Plus. And he had papers, bro. Why is he so soft? He one of the main reasons why we lost, bro. Literally, bro. I still can't believe we lost. You know what, Wusa? That's neither here or there. I call him Paper Man because he's always goddamn hurt, and I'm sick of it. You got Julius Randle who's about to make another $100+ million contract, right? Jalen Brunson literally was out there by himself with the other Villanova boys, and we lost Indiana. That can't happen again. Also, Mitchell Robinson, this guy's made of glass. I can't give him no excuses going into next season. I demand that man to play 70 games. It's certain things I could blame Tibbs for. I can't blame Thibodeau for Mitchell Robinson. And now it's time for you to show up. It's time, bro. Because I'm sick of it. I'm sick. It's always injuries. It's always. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Going back. Yeah, go ahead.
That's because Tibbs is doing stuff like he got to play OG and Anunoby 7 straight games playing 40+ minutes. But at the same time, Leon Rose didn't make a trade. We was dealing with injuries at the same time. So how the hell I'm going to tell Thomas Thibodeau to not play OG 40+ minutes, but we don't got the necessary horses. This season, we got the horses. No excuses. We got 5+ players who shot over 35% from 3. You got Deuce McBride, who's one of the best 3-point shooters on the Knicks last season. It's no way how Tibbs got all his favorites. This is roster he wanted. And he doesn't play 10. He got to play 10. He got to play 10. He got it, man. Yo,
you say he got to, but like, let me ask you this: did he have to play 10 last year?
Yes,
but did he?
He did not.
So what makes you think that this year he will? What's the difference?
We got a lot more talent. We got a lot of talent here, bro. We got a lot more talent, bro. We got a good roster, bro. It's one of the best rosters in Knicks history.
Agreed.
Why? There's no. It's go time. It's go time. I'm not trying to hear like excuses no more. I want to see a fun, functional offense, but I want to see these guys. I want to see Thomas Thibodeau like play 10 guys. It's gonna be helpful for the Knicks. Like you gotta chill on October, November, December, bro. Like March, April, May, March, start to ramp it up. You know what I'm saying? Like not October. You got bodies now. If Mikal get hurt, God forbid, knock on wood, you got OG. OG get hurt, you got Mikal. You don't got Mikal, you got Pacome dead. I'm pretty sure Tibbs drafted him, so I know he gonna play him.
They're gonna kill you in the comments. It's Pacome Dadier. You have to say Dadier. Pacome Dadier.
Let me call him that, man. That's how I remember his name, man.
All right. All right. I'm sorry if you're watching this, Pacome. I tried. But listen, State, you make great points, and I agree. I think for health purposes, Tom Thibodeau must play 10. And I think that the 10th guy should always switch depending on who you're playing. Because you have a lot of guys who can potentially fit that 10th role. Some nights it might be or make more sense for Cam to play that, or maybe a Kolek to play that, or maybe Cam,
real quick, my fault, I don't mean to interrupt.
No, go ahead.
If Cam Payne is playing and Tyler Kolek, that means a nuclear bomb dropped on the Knicks. I don't need to see none of those two. I don't need to see them play.
Whoa, so you don't want to see them play in the 10-man?
Something catastrophic happened. No, in a 10-man, let's go through the star 5. The star 5, we know the star 5 already. Okay, Precious is playing. Josh Hart playing. Dante playing. Deuce McBride is playing.
It's 9.
I want to see Pacome Diadet or one of those guys, Jericho Sims.
You think
I want to see one of those guys get that 10th spot.
So you think for the 10th spot, right? You think it's realistic to think that yes. Thibodeau would play Pacome over like a Kolek or a Cam?
No, I throw this at you. Jericho Sims going to play exclusively 15 minutes plus per game. From what I've been reading and stuff that I've been seeing, Jericho Sims is going to be the backup center. Knicks management don't want to go small like that.
What do you mean he's going to be the backup center? Where did you even hear that? Do you understand that Fred Katz called this man an emergency situational rotational player? Try to say that 5 times fast. See if you can say it. Emergency situational rotational player. What even is that? That sounds like a player you don't play unless you're hurt in every single manner. He's not playing. He's not backup.
I want you to clip this. It's so real. I put my stock and I put my ego behind this. What I'm about to say right now, Jericho Sims is going to be one of the main factors in the next season. I'm gonna stamp that. I'm telling you, you're gonna have.
You're out of your mind. You're not gonna stand on that. You just said Jericho Sims is gonna be a major factor.
If I said to you, Deuce McBride to shoot 40% last summer, what would you say to me? You'll be saying that right now.
I tell you one thing. Deuce at least used to shoot threes, and I would think it's probable. What you're saying is impossible. You need minutes to do that. He's not gonna get enough minutes to do that.
Sims didn't start games and we won.
Let me ask you something. When he had a chance to play Jericho or Achua as the backup, who got the minutes?
I said Preston's going to play.
Jericho Sims is not going to get. You think Jericho is going to be the 10th man?
Preston's going to be the backup 4. Jericho going to be the backup 5.
You think no way? It's not going to happen. Why are the Knicks looking for backups then? Explain it to me.
A backup center?
Why are they looking for one? Yeah.
That's a smoke screen.
It's a smoke screen for who? It's just free agents.
I would have said that to you last year about Deuce McBride. I swear to God, I would have said that to you.
It doesn't make sense. It's not even the same. It's not the same. You're talking about Deuce shooting and Jericho Sims actually making an impact when he's not going to get the time to make it. Where is he going to get the impact? He's not going to play.
You have to play him.
Where? He's not going to get time. He's not playing backup center. They don't need Achua. They're not going to look that hard for a backup and add Achua and all the reports indicating that they're going to make a trade for a center at the trade deadline if you trust who you have.
That's cap. I believe in Jericho Sims. You talking poppycock nonsense. I'm not only because the only reason why I got so much confidence in what I'm saying is because you got to go off history, right? History tells me Thibodeau's a goddamn maniac. So he's going to overplay guys if you don't have enough guys he trusts.
If you enjoyed these clips from Knicks Live, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on so that way you never miss a new episode of Knicks Live. Thanks for watching, Knicks fans, and until next time, peace.